hard work, dedication, talent, leadership, and perseverance. These are the aspects that the youth holds. A breath of fresh air and a ray of sunshine to the people that surrounds them. Life is full of insecurities. But nothing to destroy the love for ourselves and the love for others. We carry the values and wisdom of God. Wherever we go, whatever we do. The future is uncertain, yet it does not signify that we should just be oblivious to our well-being. Still, that certain uncertain will always be dependent on us.
How would you make yourself as an example in this present generation?
Our generation today is obsessively focused on unrealistically positive expectations. So be happier, be healthier, be the best, better than the rest, be smarter, faster, sexier, more popular, more productive, more envied, and more admired.
However, my recommendation, don't be special, don't be unique. Giving up that lifestyle threatens our identity too much. To give that up is like committing a psychological harakiri. We all have values for ourselves. We protect these values.
We try to live up to them, justify them, and maintain them. Even if we don't mean to, that's how our brain is wired. As noted, we're unfairly biased toward what we already know, what we believe to be certain.
Let's say I believe I'm a nice woman. I'll avoid situations that will contradict that belief. If I believe I'm an awesome cook, I will seek out opportunities to prove that to myself over and over again. The belief will precedence.
Until we change how we view ourselves, what we believe we are and are not, we cannot overcome our avoidance and anxiety. We cannot change. In this way, knowing yourself or finding yourself can be quite dangerous. It can cement you into a strict role and saddle you with the necessary emotions.
It can close you off to inner potential and outer opportunities. Redefine your metrics in mundane and broad ways. Choose to measure yourself not as a rising star or an undiscovered genius.
Choose to measure yourself not as some horrible victim or dismal failure. Instead, measure yourself by more mundane identities. A student, a partner, a friend, a creator.
Yes, I more likely be the narrower or rarer version of myself because I believe that the more everything will seem to threaten me and avoid me from horrible things that I might do due to expectations.
This means giving up the supply of emotional highs that you've been sustaining yourself on for years, like a junkie giving up the needle, and you are going to go through withdrawal when you start giving these things up.
But you will come out the other side so much better. For the reason, define yourself in the simplest and most ordinary ways possible because that's what keeps you striving and discovering. And it forces you to remain humble in your judgment and accepting of the difference in others.
What is love and what advice can you give to your fellow youth?
It's tough to put into words what love is. Love is one of the most powerful emotions a person can express.
It is the polar opposite of hate, which is also a powerful emotion.
When you say you do anything for someone, it's usually because you care about them.
There are many different types of intense affection that you might have for another person.
Of which can be classified as love. Your feelings for your parents may differ from your feelings to your close friend or a romantic relationship.
Animals such as your dog can also form a strong emotional attachment with you.
There is no need to rush. Everything happens at the right time.
My advice to my fellow youth: take your time and embrace life and see love as a source of inspiration.
Love will come at the appropriate time with the appropriate person.
There's no need to rush. Everything happens at the right time.
Make an encouragement video with a religious faith or belief.
Discouragement, disappointments, disparities, and failures will always be a part of life. Down and obstacles in life that are downwards on our faith grabs us the idea of a world that is not ideal. It is merely the basis for why the beliefs
Cherish or foster are being disrupted or totally wrecked, which is why our faith spontaneously vanishes. It is normal to want calm in your heart when you are disappointed.
At work, you want different outcomes. You want your family to be at peace, or maybe you want your financial issues to go away. There's nothing wrong with wanting things to be different.
I think that by hoping and praying amid the most hopeless situations, the problems will be given enlightenment. The darkest times you have will continuously illuminated by light.
To recognize good things in dire situations, just like how God sent His Son to the world to witness the arrogance of the man, the pride of the human, and the undying beliefs of the unrecognizable saints, He was on a mission to put them on the right track.
and be mindful of right, mediocre, and wrong. To see the right path through Jesus Christ and be His disciple in heaven or earth. There are times when a single word or an unmet expectation can deplete you of your confidence.
Deflate your faith or make you feel disheartened, but I promise that in every terrible situations, my faith would always be more significant than my fear. That will be my basis to encourage people who aren't at all of giving up.
The best way to encourage someone ready to give on themselves to show and let them realize that light, no matter how far that is, will always find a way to eliminate shadow things in this cruel world.
You are not neglected or lost in the road. Instead, God has put you on a test to see and find His light and realize that the silver lining is crucial in every situation.
To show importance and empathy in your case, we should lift each other's back when we feel that it is solely impossible to escape the circumstances. We should love, respect, and be spiritually capable despite of the barriers of religious beliefs.
Ito na naman ako upang iparating sa'yo na ako'y Pilipino kahit ano pang dumaang bagyo.
Mahirap man ako, walang ipagmayabang sa'yo. Ngunit ako'y totoo na siyang sagisag ng pagiging Pilipino.
Di man sikat, walang pwesto, pangalan ko'y di kilala ng tao. Ngunit sa pag-abot ng pangarap ko ay huwag titigil hanggat hindi di ko makuha ang hirap ang pinagdaanan ay magpapatuloy pa kahit sira ang panangiba, hindi magpadaig at mag-iiba dahil ako ay isang tapat Pilipino.
Sabi nga ng iba, sa pagsisikap may makakamit ka. Buhay na pinapangarap mo, kasama ang minamahal mong pamilya. Sa'yo may walang naniniwala, pakiramdam mo kay nag-iisa. Ngunit laging tandaan mo, lagi ako nandito para may masasandalan ka.
Di man sikat, walang pwesto, pangalan ko'y di kilala ng tao. Ngunit sa pag-abot ng pangarap ko ay
Hindi ako titigil hanggat hindi di ko makuha. Ano mang hirap ang pinagdaanan ay magpapatuloy pa rin. Kahit siraan pa ng iba, hindi magpapadaig at mag-iiba. Dahil ako'y isang tapat na Pilipino.
Na Pilipino.
Di man sikat, walang pwesto, pangalan ko'y kilala ng tao. Subalit sa pag-abot ng pangarap ko ay di ako titigil hanggat hindi di ko makuha. Anong manghirap ng pinagdaanan ay magpapatuloy pa rin. Kahit siraan pa ng iba, hindi magpadaig at mag-iiba. Dahil ako'y isang tapat na Pilipino. Pilipino. Pilipino.